My goods! Thank you, Your Ex. You see, I told you.
I'm not so sure. You could have easily.
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operate...
But what if...
No ifs, no buts. We recovered the goods.
Apology.
Guess we got carried away.
What did I tell you? You army numbskulls don't have a clue. All brawn and...
Sir, I am afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but hoarding, you have already admitted to being the owner of these goods, so we are obliged to respond with appropriate measures. In addition to enforcing the sale of these goods at the accepted rates, there will also...
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, I abide by the principle of just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized. You may have been proven innocent of the more serious allegations leveled at you, but this does not...
Wait a minute, but...
Well, don't just stand there. Take him away.
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him, but those of a Tenryo Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. Leave the shrine paraphernalia to me. As for the rest, I'll leave you to sift through and... I know, that's a lot to ask.
Not at all, Your Excellency. We're on it. But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe there were no signs of collusion in this case, but our people know what they saw. Something is going on between the Tenryo... I know the peace talks are coming up, so please keep an open...
I understand your concern. I'll be sure to give it further consideration. I'm going to take these items back to the Sangonomiya shrine. Why don't you come along for the walk? Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you. It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine. You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya. It was close to the Statue of the Seven. Back then, the people of this island recognized the Shogun's existence. But after she struck down our protector deity, relations between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate have soured ever since. I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have...
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy... Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear. You need to take better...
Thanks.
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. After all this time fight, if we reconcile with them, the god who once...
Come on, that's ancient history. Besides, the fighting is barely...
I know, it's just...
I appreciate your concerns. I will consider the options carefully.
Wonderful. We're all count...
Oh, Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at a... do you know? My daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya, I'll be one. I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly, she must. I mean, just look at Her Excellency, still so young, but so mature and intelligent.
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
Your Excellency. Boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year. Let me bring you up to
Your Excellency! Isn't this the captain of Swordfish too?
Your Excellency!
Please, remain calm, everyone. Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then Are you alright? This kind of thing is water off a duck.
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items. I'm beginning to worry.
Oh, we retrieved those already. No need to.
Really? That's fantastic. You never cease to amaze us, Your Excellency. I sorted through all the petitions received recently and placed them on your desk. Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the development of...
That's today?
Yes, the two young ladies have arrived safely. We're just waiting for...
I see. I was hoping to take a walk around the... Oh, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangonomiya Shrine. And then we'll go...
Yay! The victory feast! Just to be clear, we're talking lots...
That's the name of the game. There'll be some Watatsumi Island specialties, which I'm sure you'll enjoy.
Great! See you tomorrow then! Kokomi is... that's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show... How is she still not here? Let's go ask that soldier over there.
Are you looking for Her Excellency? I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. I don't know.
So strange.
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such a scenario in her let me see. Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be unknown, Direct them to proceed southward until they arrive at a tree. The footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no communication regarding her whereabouts before disappearing. And even then, only when the visitor in question is of VIP status. As far as I'm concerned, you two tick all of the boxes. I keep this directive on me at all times. I'm sure that...
Kokomi really does think of everything. All right, let's... Are you sure this is the right place? It feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere. Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive? It looks like there's a way in over there. Let's take a look. Kokomi! So this is where you ran off to. We were gonna meet up and get things ready for the victory feast today. What happened?
It's you. I apologize. I'm not feeling my usual self today.
You got sick? We'll go find a doctor right away.
No. It's nothing like that. It's...
You run on energy? You mean...
No. It's just a figure of speech. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I can't always be the infinitely capable person I present myself as. You noticed? I guess I haven't quite mastered the ability. To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, my dream was to read up on military strategy and constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale, having to read between the lines, making sure everyone gets the... You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful, just from being in your presence, while also commanding their respect. But because of my bloodline, I was always going... So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I have to make a speech tonight, and I mustn't give the troops...
Is there anything we can do to...
I should be feeling energized again soon if I... I was reading a book last time I was here, but...
We'll find it, and then we'll read...
You do that? I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
Whoa, look at all... So does Kokomi make time to do... Sangonomiya events? This is a lot of... Hey, look! Could this be the book she wanted? Swordfish
That's just, Give it here!
Guess that was... It's gotta be this one, right? Look, there's even a bookmark! Ooh, it's pretty dead. Well, Kokomi is... Kokomi? Oh no! Tonight's the victory feast! Not to mention that the peace talks are are just around the corner.
Avoid this, the war's over. Did you sleep?
Yep.
Thank you. Well, we better get our...
Woohoo!
It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still...
Oh, how much energy will that take?
Don't worry, I've got plenty.
That's great! We'll be...
Welcome, everyone! Recently, our war with the Shogun's army, none of us can know what the Inazu... Thank you all for your valiant efforts. This feast is held in honor... Tonight seems to have gone off without a hit. People tend to be more open when... I still have no further leads, and I'm concerned that...
Okay, sure.
Watatsumi, recently, well, the biggest during the hostility, when the catch was, we'd go to bed. I hear...
Oh!
Come on.
Hey there. Care for some... Are you referring... It's funny you should say that. He's been act... It's a mir... Sorry.
Sounds prom...
Huh? You actually came... Nuh-uh. Do you remember what the most important... You got that right. So I'm gonna put you... I'll answer your question.
What do you think?
What's... You're a strong fighter. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe, Captain. We made it up.
What? What the heck?
Yes. Peace talks. What's to stop the... We are the... We can't trust... Surely you agree.
His point, Doug. Yeah. Are you serious?
Don't take that. For the sake of Vic, you'd have me just put... Every time I see... I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever.
Too late? Darn. What are we gonna... The whole thing up, they wanted the...
I see. I'm fine. Don't worry. This is my fault. If I think I understand, the talks don't begin. I highly suspect.
Well, that's no good.
That won't work. It would almost... Not to mention...
Sounds like a...
Don't let it worry. These soldiers cry. Let's meet here again. Well, here. These are some... I took the liberty.
Whoa. Let's see. Wow.
Glad to hear it, but... As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi, excellent. It's been a while, Kujo-Sara. I believe the last time we met was on the battlefield.
Yes, where you dealt my forces quite the devastating blow. But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
That's right. She's here to bear witness to the proceedings. She experienced the war between us firsthand and has made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace we have today. I couldn't...
Seems reasonable. Then let's get straight into it. The first item is the Maritime Administration issue. During wartime, we restricted fishing rights for Watatsumi vessels in Naru. We intend to remove these restrictions. But going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our waters will have to pay taxes in accordance with Narukami legislation in order to bring their catch back to Watatsumi.
That's fine. But if they're paying taxes, they should also be entitled to protection from the Tenryou Commission while in your Any losses they sustain due to issues of public security will need to be compensated by the Tenryou Commission.
Accepted. Let's add that to the peace treaty. I can assure you that your vessels will be quite safe and...
Negotiations seem to be going pretty smoothly.
The next item has to do with the movement of people and military authority. In the past, our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi. And the same has been true for your people. Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Few merchants are... Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro Commission appoint a business...
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair. we'll need to involve merchants from both sides in this process if it is to succeed.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages of many essential goods at the moment? Having the Yashiro Commission organize everything centrally.
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Between the diverse range of goods we can produce ourselves and our strong trade links with other areas, we are capable of, not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan. If they've yet to sanction it, I believe you are going beyond the remit of the Tenryou Commission.
Let's leave that aside for now then. On to the military question. Watatsumi Island's forces will need to come back under the jurisdiction of the
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short term, at least.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it. The Tenryou Commission alone has ultimate responsibility for Inazuma's national security. We cannot allow Watatsumi Island to be the sole exception to the—
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already! You just want to take everything away from us! Comrades, never trust the Kujo! Let's get them!
Protect Madame Kujo!
Number 16. No, wait. 67? Or is it 73? Which one is it? Kokomi! Which scenario number is this in the directives?
The last one, but hold off for the moment. Stand down, Tadakatsu. The situation has changed. Please stand by. Rest assured, I am fully aware of your concerns, but I will deal with the situation from Madame Kujo. This is rather serious. I believe you owe Watatsumi Island an explanation.
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move until I have finished investigating. You two, here, now! Speak! Collusion with the Fatui? Is this true?
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion as such.
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential cooperation to keep the war again. At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, there'd be nothing to lose.
But we were extremely careful. We didn't agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start by heading to Watatsumi Island and stirring things up a little. With respect, ma'am, there was no collusion. It was just a one-off conversation. How anyone from Watatsumi Island even found out about it, I have no idea.
That's enough. When we return, there will be consequences. Might I remind you that this is the Fatui? Have you completely forgotten what they did? You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever, let alone entertaining offers of cooperation. So, what did they want out of it?
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approached us seemed like they wanted to settle a score for their boss.
Oh, her subordinates. So they're out for revenge. They want to keep Inazuma in a state of turmoil. One day, I will hunt them down. Every last one. We bear responsibility for this issue. My sincere apologies. I have my own negligence to blame for this state of affairs. Please, grant us another chance to continue.
But of course, Madame Kujo. I have every confidence in your ability to resolve it. For the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryou Commission's ranks. I would therefore not feel comfortable releasing Watatsumi Island's forces into your command at this time.
It seems that I must acquiesce. I will lay this issue aside for now. But we shall revisit it as soon as the Tenryou Commission has resolved our— As for the trade issues we raised, I will discuss options with the Yashiro Commission and make sure both sides have ample participation in the fight.
Seems like Kujo Sara's on the defensive now. These negotiations should be smooth.
I never knew the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island was a skilled negotiator, as well as a formidable... I hope that when we meet again, we can continue these sit-down discussions. Settling our differences on the battlefield is rather I think we can leave things there for today. Once I get back, I will conduct a thorough investigation into the Tenryou Commission's internal issues.
I should inform you that we took out a Fatui camp recently. I suspect that before long, they will attempt to re-establish contact with your people in the hope of procuring some assistance. I recommend you say and do nothing on the matter for the time being, lest you tip them off and they disappear. Wait for them to come to you. That way, you can capture them all in one fell swoop.
I will bear this in mind. Thank you. I shall take my leave now. Until we meet again.
Your Excellency, we...
Let's discuss it after we get back.
Your Excellency, you...
I have already been informed on the reasons for your act. You believe the Tenryou Commission to be untrustworthy, and sought... Fortunately, the end result exposed and thwarted a secret Tenryou Commission plot. Yet, this was purely incidental, and the end certainly didn't...
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have sacrificed themselves in the line of duty. If we stop now, I want to keep fighting. I want ultimate victory, even if it means I have to pay the ultimate...
I understand your sentiments, but you cannot simply impose your will and expect others to bear the consequence. During the war, there were highs and there were lows, and in the end, there was a glorious victory. For you, perhaps the experience was one of great excitement, but you saw nothing of the countless others who will remember the war quite differently. Most people suffered terribly through each. Watatsumi Island's people yearn for peace because they have long since given all they had to the war effort. They are tired of treading water and don't need you dragging them back underneath once again.
But...
I understand, I do. And the fault is not yours alone. It was largely an oversight on my part. I taught you to nurture a warrior's will. But...
It's not your fault, Your Excellency. It was ours. Either way, we are ready to accept sentencing under martial law.
Very well. Then I hereby declare... that as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. This division will be responsible for keeping Watatsumi Island safe and secure, neutralizing any and all threats to the peace of our island. You and your comrades will all be welcome to join, but be warned, the training will be grueling. Perseverance and grit will be in high demand.
Your Excellency, what are you saying?
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability in the near future. Many seek peace, but there are still those who pursue war. It is right that Watatsumi Island moves towards peace, but we must still retain a defensive capacity. Those whose warrior's will is alive and well, I invite you to embark on the most challenging training regimen of your lives. I don't want to hear from any of you again until all of you can take on 2 shogunate samurai at a time.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
All right, dismissed. Go and report to General Goro. And remember, there can be no more insubordination. And if there is, there will be no more leniency from me, whatever reasons you may have.
Yes, ma'am. From now on, we will focus on our training. Thank you for this opportunity, Your Excellency. We'll report to General Goro right away.
I think that's finally everything in hand. I can feel my energy level starting to drop. Meet you back. Thank you for everything. With your help, peace has been restored on what... recovering. Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of people. I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next. Do you think so? To be honest, in the past, I was concerned but I realize now that wasn't going far enough. I have a long way to go. But that's okay. In short, I've still got some maturing to do.